Greetings, Southern Cameroonians. On a evening, on a good evening. Make we build the audience, and I get some small short message where I go to talk. I hope say my network be okay. I hope so. On greetings to everyone. I know inform people say they come live. Please, let's go on, share, let's make others enjoy. Greetings, Gabi Samba. Greetings. Hello, Mama Maggie. Hello. Yeah, I just get some small message today, and I really want to talk for diasporans. Yeah, I really want to put out some small message where now how this war we will finish this war. And before I put up the small message, yeah, I want to talk about being negative. At the year everything we people that they try for do at the back. Yeah, but I don't tell many people and say, in this revolution, me Prince, I'm not going to ever be negative. Yeah, negativity shall never be my position. And one way to break it down for the revolution, not be negative. Too much blackmails from diasporans. Too much blackmail. Instead for lift up your own patriots, you bring your own patriots down. As the audience go to bill, I don't like for over waste time for the wait people. I go just give some small light for which I really want to talk. But may we go much and we click share, make others and come. Make others and come. If you never like the page, like and follow the page. I want to thank some we are mama them. We they be watching my last live show. They be give money for actions for the ground. Some we are mama them. Yeah, may I read their name. Some we are come read them. They be give money for last time for Watana where I be come on before I go off. As I go off, they be give something. You get Mr. Columbus. Mr. Columbus be give $10. $10. Mr. Columbus, $10 for my last live show. I appreciate you, sir. Mama Hannah be give $10. Where I become and I go off. And then Mr. Oben be give the highest. Mr. Oben be give $100. $100. All this now for popcorn. So I want to appreciate everyone. Mr. Oben be give $100. I be go off, but I know if you read the name. So kudos, Mr. Oben. Kudos to every soldier of Watana. Yeah, see the payment now that $100 from Mr. Oben. I want to thank everybody where the spirit for the Air Classico don't be up. Yes, we go get our Air Classico on Friday. As I be don't tell when I me Prince for the revolution, I go always defocus. And I go always get for do my own part as an activist. The one thing about the revolution, I say some people they want just dictate. Some people they when you do something, if some man no understand you, the man no go observe. It's better to observe. If I do something where you know, no comment. Yes, now one bad thing this way, I don't see them. Even people where they tell you say they be patriot, they will be more negative. Will be more negative for inside this revolution. If I'm doing something where you know, no comment. Just she don't quiet. Observe them. Last day, now they want into this because look, better show be supposed to happen for Victoria, for Khan. Better show where they be don't plan them. Where they picking they be don't plan them. But because of say there was no communication with the real picking for Victoria for do the show, they be go put lockdown. But when they picking they be don't talk say the number one lockdown for Victoria. You see, I say the lockdown will be gone for Victoria where the IG be put away. Yes, it be there good to their own thinking. If instead bring down something the way, if lockdown no be there, una for hear news for Victoria, if lockdown no be there. Because lockdown, the limit they picking them, their movement, it will be easily for you for know who be who when lockdown day. But if lockdown no be there, Victoria. If lockdown no be, I talk this talk now because the can don't pass. Yeah, the can don't pass. Now why did I bring up this talk now? The can don't pass. Just like how I made a post few minutes ago where I talk about some concert where it happened, what happened for Boya. Comrades, they don't even know about the meaning for that post. People don't go under, don't go flow with negative comment. Look, for this revolution, we are fighting to free Boya. If you don't know the strategy where your comrade use, please, you can be an observer. If you don't know what your comrade is using, if you be saying you don't get ideology, then one thing I don't see Ambazonians and I say, if the majority no go with the opinion where you think, you just go understand and destroy. Sometimes it's good to be an observer. Me, I don't be an observer in plenty cases. Me, I don't be an observer in plenty cases. Please, let's build the audience. Let's click share, share. Me, I don't be an observer in many cases. If you see a post, you don't know the meaning of the post, you must not drop a comment. Please. If you look, I tell you now, someone better thing. In this revolution, define your patriot. If you not say you don't believe Prince J Carr to be your patriot, please don't comment on Prince J Carr post. Please just stay you quiet. Thank you, Abong Johnny. If you know that you see Prince J Carr, because there's no need for me proving to you una a negativity and blackmail don't make most of una mindset, it don't destroy una positive mindset. Me, I'm not negative towards any person. I know the thing, if you be all the activists where they know, I share all your posts. I know there for that kind of audio, the way some mama and some group of people, they don't go shidon, they want be negative. They don't go shidon for back, don't share Prince J Carr post, don't share Prince J Carr this. I look, I laugh. Me in this revolution, go and look. For the last 6 months, apart from Pony Long, maybe Eriko Akaba, no activists share my post. You see me, I worry? No. I don't do that. I don't care. But if you go to my post, I share all of you. Any day I see someone can live. If I see I follow. If I don't see it, I push you forward. I will not bring you down, because bringing you down, indirectly I'm bringing myself down. But if you think that bringing Prince J Carr down will give Ambazonia victory, my sister, oh my brother, march forward. Let me tell you. If you think that bringing me down for what I'm doing, the great job I'm doing, for Southern Cameroons, who give Southern Cameroons victory. My sister and brothers, Oboso, una go ahead. But that's the job of the diasporans, eh? The real job where diasporans are supposed to do. No, you guys don't do it. The real job. Una the wait now for see negative thing, for just promote them. But the real job una supposed to do. Una no fit do. Una no fit do. Una they abuse it from WhatsApp. The point who go turn Eric or who go turn Mark Barata. How disgraceful are some of we? Una they go for WhatsApp, they go point and who go turn Mark Barata. Look, I said it last time. I know one told you, but please click share. I said it last time. I said, I don't know who made Ngana Moff country director. I'll still say it here today, tomorrow, any day. I don't know who make Ngana Moff country and LGA director, because the qualities you no get. You go. How can you be a county and a county and LGA director where you get for unified people? Ngana Moff. You go online on Facebook. You say if you think that you want to use Prince J Carr to bring down the interim government. I look that post. I just sit quiet. I said, Abitok said, Dewa can't live. I will address that. You go, that means una the shit done most of una time, una not even work for the interim government. Una mind just be so negative. Me, Prince, ask everybody who knows me. I will talk today, tomorrow, it's gone. I don't think. But if we have to win this revolution, most of you change your mindset. Me, this I am, I will tell, if we have to win this revolution, please change your mindset. Change your mindset and be positive. If somebody is doing something and you don't know, sit quiet and try as much to be briefed before you make a statement. Please. Try as much to be brief. You are a county and LGA director. You support for the unified people. If I want to take money, if I want to follow money for revolution and now I go take money, if I wanted to be compromised in this revolution, you think say before they want to go for other activists, they know we don't come it up Prince J? Or Prince J cannot be no? You think so? Before I came to this live show and I said, Perenco, Total, they are moving to give people $1 million. You think that some person just wake up for heaven can't tell me? You think if they wanted to give revolution people for money, or in a Prince J cannot know? It's really terrible. You go sit down, you be county and LGA director. You spend your time, you go on Facebook. After I can't do show, they say, no, maybe Prince J Carr is trying to be sweet. How negative are some of you? You weaken other patriots, but for me, you guys cannot weaken me. I will do my part. Definitely, it's on my agenda, Tanya. I have to address the issue of Patasang and Siseko. I'm just talking so the audience be. Yeah, I'm just talking so the audience should be why others click share. That's why I came live, and then I have that on my list. Patasang and Siseko's issue. And then my message to diaspora. I'm just touching this one because of how negative some people can be. If I was following the people in this revolution, I would have left the revolution long time. I'm telling you. If I be the follow na people for this revolution, especially this IG, if I be the look na people for inside interim government or some people, man for don't abandon, people for already go, just forget. But thank God say my motto in this revolution, where I be joined, I not the look na people. I don't look people in the revolution. What I look is my focus. What I look in the revolution. Yeah, I'm telling you, Valentine Asafo. I'm telling you, in a revolution, you don't even know who can strengthen you. You don't know who can give you hopes. Too much negativity. It doesn't give space for one positive thought. It doesn't give. I look the post where they make, I sat down, I just say, hey, J Carr, who tell these people, say, La Republique, if they wanted to give more, they want to give money for this revolution. Even before they even get for go pass for some person, I was the first. When I be don't start this revolution, I be the first people where the people of they call them the elites, they say I preach about 10 state federation. That was 2017. I be there still fresh for this revolution. Fresh, I was still fresh. By then I be still fresh. The first set where they contact me, they become with me, say I preach 10 state federation. I talk for one and I say sometimes the people know they talk. Thank you, Daphman. The first set of people where they contact, by then this revolution not be done strengthy. So they become for me, they just say preach 10 state federation. Those were people of my own people from Fako. My own people. Anyway, I don't tell most of them, change your mindset. Change it. Me, I don't think negative. I support positivity. I support positivity. And I want to appreciate all those in Watana Wata. Please, my fellow people of Watana Wata, as the audience the bill, I go back now. We are going to go for a new operation. Yeah. I'm telling you, very sad. That's why they contacted me. That would have been, that for being at the first, if you be someone compromised then, that would be at the first time where I for go off. They contacted me by the 2017. 2000, immediately tapping, they post my listing, then I start engaged for this thing. The first set of people who contact, I just look some people where they can't holler because they don't get Facebook, they just can't talk nonsense. The first set, they contacted me, they say, preach 10 state federation. It will benefit the people of Ako. I rejected it. I said, let the people of Southern Cameroon decide their fate. Then I go see, because of, say, of recent, and Abdul Karim, they don't brief me. Why we talk about Abdul Karim on the first time when I see me, I say support the patriot is because I wasn't brief. And when I'm brief, not brief, I don't take a negative side. I go for the positive till I'm brief. Why the first time when I see me, I be come here, they talk about Abdul, I say support Abdul Karim, your patriot, is because I wasn't briefed. They don't brief. The only briefing what we get, now what we get from ABC. And as a patriot, as an activist, what you hear from where they talk on the television, that's where you take it and promote. That's the simple thing of an activist. The activists promote the institutions of the government. If you look all the agendas, the way they do for the revolution, have you seen me promote myself? But it's so terrible way. I used to ask some people, I said, what do I benefit? In this revolution as an activist, I follow all the principles of an activist. I promote everything of the government and every message. I raise money and I support the government and the institutions. Then what kind of a patriot do you want? Where you go sit down, you create group. You say you fight for this revolution. You sit down, you create group. You form people. Tell people, say don't share Prince J Carr's show. Don't share this, don't do that. Prince J Carr will be this. You talk to you really fight for this revolution. You be an activist. Sit down and see the principles of activism. You ask and say, who is an activist in this revolution? Who is following it? One. Now what I don't need on you people to make me to give me hope. I'm proud of my own self. I'm an activist where I put the people of Amazonian first. Anything where they talk for ABC, I come to my profile, I push it. I don't pick negative things. If I quarrel with you today, tomorrow it's over. I push your agenda forward. I share your video. I promote your show. I raise money. I support the institution. Then if you go sit down for back, you make audio. Say, don't follow Prince J. Then I ask you, who are you fighting for? Who are you fighting for? Me. If I not hear from the horse's mouth, say something like this happened, I know the con. Let me tell you, the main thing when you see me, I was stood for Abdul Karim, is because on ABC, Bo Herbert, me, and that was the same thought I had. Let me tell most of you, for those going behind doing negativity, don't go and do the real job, which I will tell most of you. The war for Amazonia and then for diaspora, their hand now, if you don't know. And I go tell you today, one of them bills for back when they make audios for tarnished people. Please click share. I will tell you, say, that's not your job. This war now, it then for diaspora and their hand. And I will explain for una very soon here. When I go touch Patterson and Seseku their issue, then I will explain for una. Please click share and follow and like the page. In the same way, where una they take and for make audios for tarnished people, in that same way, una be put and for make action. Not before can the post forget followers, forget views, as some of una they think. If that same way una be put and for ground, the war for don't finish. Yes. If that same way una they go she done, go start dictate who be compromised. Say they don't give Prince J money or this. If that same energy una be put down for this revolution, diaspora, if we don't win, long time if we don't win. And I go tell una today, the victory of Amazonia, if it fails, don't blame nobody for ground zero. Go blame them. Go blame diaspora. And I go explain them. I'm doing my own part. And we, the youths of Watana Wata, somebody says stop calling people in prison. No. Mark you. We go call people for prison when they take the us outside. Let me tell you, a prisoner is a man in chains. A prisoner has three things. There's nobody in prison that is free. Then the name prison will never exist in this world. There is nobody in prison that is free. If you are free, then the name prison will not be in the dictionary. Please share. I want the audience to be more. We'll get 200 people. I will just touch more. We'll get 200 people. The name prison If you were free, the name prison will not exist. Do you know what is prison? Prison. That's why I say, if Ambazonian get to be free, the first subject they go teach we, not logic and philosophy, psychology. Those three things. Logic, philosophy, and psychology. You can interpret it to know the mind of people. Logic, philosophy, psychology. Those three things. Let me touch this point. Prison means your mindset has been held down. Your thinking memory has been blocked. Prison is a confinement. Now, those who are in prisons are either captives who have been held. Their destiny has been held. No man with his destiny don't be held can think right. That's true. Ma touch that prison. Prison. You have two prisons. You have a free prisoner and a prisoner in captive. A free prisoner, now if the worker, based in chains. And that's what Africa is inside. And then you have prisoner under confinement. That means a prisoner where they don't lock you. Yes, prisoners, they like now. Let's be very clear. I know say that man talk about prison, say don't talk about prisoners. Why you put that prisoner because of Seseku? No. But even Seseku, when he be there, Seseku said, no prisoner can think free. And once you are a general in the army and you are caught by the enemy, you lose your rank as a general. Seseku made that. He talked that one. Seseku Balabi, the prison. He knows. He knows. Seseku knows that. Please click audience and share. I want this audience to be. Him Seseku knows. Say, once you an army general, you be held into confinement, you lose that responsibility because a prison reduce your thinking memory. You not fit think right. They never born you when you think. I'll give you one example of a free prisoner. We don't talk to prisoners. At the come, we will start the show. Small time. Make the audience reach 200. A free prisoner in Africa. The concept of Africa are free prisoners. Africans are people who move free. They have happiness. But their destiny is imprisoned. But they don't know. Few people know. Few people know. Few. If you look Africa concept, Africa, you are the richest, but you live the poorest. It's mindset. They don't block you here. That's simple. Africa, you be rich, you get all the minerals, but you live very poor. Africa, when I get all the minerals, but they show Somali, say people know the chop. That's simple. Africa, when I get gold and diamond, but you know if you wear gold chain, people will not get gold and diamond, they wear gold chain. Those are simple facts. Africa, you get all the land and everything. You cannot have your own industry. You live poor. Those are prisons. But you know, do you know why you cannot think about that? It's because they have taken that, they have made you to feel like you are okay, but you're not okay. It took years for China. China be there inside prison. Indian was under free prison, but it's up here. Now, prisoners in captive, now physical prisoners. Those prisoners, the way they're in captive, those are free prisoners, the way they don't hold them, like how we get Seseku. Now, first thing first, you know if you think right. That's the first thing. Second, you are destabilized psychologically when you do for Kondengi. Now, what I don't tell when I say, there is one thing where person fit do for Kondengi. Now, we see Patasang, they do so. Patasang, na a prisoner way, he know, say only if people feel free you. That's the secret of Mandela. When you're there for prison, there is one thing, and I don't talk am. No negotiations with the enemy in jail can free you as a leader. It's either your own people free you. It's either your own people free you or you remain in jail. Mandela is his people that freed him. Mandela did not negotiate in jail. That's why if you go to the history of South Africa, they honor Winnie Mandela more than Nelson Mandela. In the history of South Africa, they honor Winnie Mandela, the wife of Nelson Mandela. It's just that publicly we knew Nelson Mandela. But if you ask any South African who is the true hero of South Africa, they will tell you the wife of Nelson Mandela, Winnie Mandela. Without Winnie Mandela, there would be no apartheid. I mean, there would have been no blacks to control South Africa. Apartheid would have been existing today without Winnie Mandela. You know the one thing about Amazon, and I say, I don't like when they talk true. I be don't tell una here before for some live video. When una the one talk about Seseku, I ask una say, Usa Seseku woman day. Please click share on this video. I ask una say, Usa Seseku woman. Seseku no get woman. Where is the wife? Because the brain of a man in captivity can be easily manipulated by the wife. I ask una this question. I say, Usa Seseku. Usai Seseku, a woman day. I asked you, most of you. You know one thing about me in this revolution? Even though people they for back, they make negative comment. When you know yourself, I not go ever change. Now say some people want to say I be political, and I not go be political. I started this revolution not being political, and I go finish the revolution when I not be political. If I see something we not they right, I go say it. Yeah, some people want to make talk na their tongue, make they dictate what for me I get for talk. No. I'm a prince, and the spirit of my papa, the way they inside me, it dictate me what I get for think and I get for talk. And any day I go take some 100, my conscience no go ever give me rest. So now may I continue? I be don't ask when I say, Usai Seseku I own woman day. Most of una like for quote Mandela, but the wife of Mandela be then a very strong strength to it in jail. I be ask when I say, where is Seseku? The last talk we hear about Seseku own woman, na say he one divorce a man. It's not good. When you hear a woman say the one divorce a man for jail, that means there is something wrong. Me, I never confirm the story, but I just hear. I never yet see me any paper or thing, but I hear na hear. This one's an assumption. But we not be a good assumption, not even a good story for come out. I be don't ask when I say, Usa Seseku, a woman, Usa a picking them day. Those three things affect a man psychologically when he's in prison. Especially a man where you talk to be a leader. Now, Mandela's wife played a very, very, very strong role for South Africans' apartheid. Mandela's wife. No, I'm not a politician. I'm not a politician because the same way I support Seseku, now the same way I support President Sako, you know, even see and I say, even the revolution, I don't trust me no person. I just do one for die people the way they don't die. Because even the interim government under President Sako, if you go hear the audios them way they do, where people they shit on for back do, me them, they shit on for back do. Me as a young person, if not be say, I be focused and I don't do my oath for God, for serve the people of Ambazonia, I for don't pack my back leave. If you hear the audios, you will the comments be politician. If you hear the audios, the way people then for under President Sako, they do. Because of say me, I like to get information. Because of say I be come out here, I can't support Abdul Karim. Based on what they talk for ABC, Bo Habet, talk say don't be briefed. And me, I don't say as Bo Habet say don't be briefed, definitely every member of Team Act go definitely don't be briefed. Why not be no saying so? I be no saying now I can't hear after saying only Bo Habet will be briefed. And the team of Team Act, they not be know about Abdul Karim. He go in for that place. And I come here on my live show when I be talk about Seseku, fake release. I talk it here, I say if Abdul Karim be go there he won, then Abdul Karim did wrong. Yes. But before that, if I wasn't briefed from that, I will not go negative. I will not even say that. I will be positive to encourage him. And even after I say that, I don't see tell you say, now you know why you not tell the others, but maybe strong. I know go criticize it, say he's a black leg, he don't go take money. I will not do that. Because only he know why he turn a one person, and only he know. Only he know why. Please, if you want to comment on that, if you distract, I'll block you. Please. Only if you want to comment on that, please be constructive. If you think you comment on that to distract me, then I will block you. There's nothing I post that is fake. Or there's nothing I comment. Yeah. So if you want to comment under my profile, I'm not begging you. If you want to comment under, you must be very, very constructive. Very constructive. Because I know say fake Facebook that they come on condemn. I know they take comment from one way, you know, if face know the show. And we the one distract me, I will just block you. That one be simple. I know then I forget 10,000 views. Yeah, so if you look, now after that way, a year, after that way, I can't get confirmation, say Abdul Karim be go there, he one way not tell people. That one I'll come out openly and say it. Just like what I'm doing today, say could go be released and it do some negotiation for back. Pata sang don't come out and talk. I not go waste time for say I play politics. No. As an activist, when I hear such things like that, I come out immediately attack them. Most of una way, una no say, most of una my brothers and una the ones supposed to say cool. But that very say cool. If Bala no be give you chance, Seseku no for be president. Let me tell you. If Barrister Bala did not give way for Seseku, Seseku will not be president. Bala, when he was leaving jail, and I think that way Seseku get to do. When Seseku is leaving jail, he has to stand and say he is not the leader. He will say it before he leaves jail. Watch me. If we, let me tell you two things, That's why you see me in this revolution, nobody can destroy my focus. Let me tell you two things where Seseku go do before he leave jail. If Seseku no do am, that means say, me Prince, I not be activist for Southern Cameroon. First thing first, he go announce peace. He go announce say there should be peace. That's the first thing first. If he get for come out jail, where he get for be by himself under this French. First thing, hear me, I'll give you 3 things to tell you I'm an activist. Might bring my book. I will tell you 3 things where if Seseku not do am before you come out jail, now only Southern Cameroonian go release see. Only we go release see. Please click share. I be don't tell una before years say La Republic no go ever be stupid for release Seseku wey not destroy the revolution. I told you that. And I be tell una say the mistake where they be doing for Barrister Bobala, they no go ever make that mistake. If you go watch my videos, I be telling her that. I be telling her, say, the mistake where they be doing for Bala, they no go ever make that mistake. And do you know why they spend that amount of money for higher plane, do an agreement with Nigeria for deport Seseku? You think say they go all that thing that for can make a deal for free Amazonians? May I ask all una the comment? And also as I start talk now, una will go off. I be one talk first for these people, the way that they go do negative comments in the name say they support interim government under President Sako, say Prince J Carr, it don't be corrupted. Devils, you all are not part choice. But may I touch this one then first. May I ask you, you think say La Republic, if spend those millions for bring Pata sang the Naira 10, all them, and the others may they can't condemn. Now for the Fokan release Seseku for their term, for its Seseku terms. I don't know why some of una really mumu. Please share this video. I really want share. Want this Seseku issue. I go to touch on now because just like how we do. Let me tell you. That's why when I look these surrogates, then where they say they don't stand under this interim government today, where they don't differentiate their activism from surrogacy. I tell them say this revolution is not controlled by them. In every situation in this revolution, God they put one person. The spirit of this revolution, they put one person for bring out the truth. I don't talk am. I don't tell una say the situation for this revolution, the way they go, any place where betrayal get for come out, God they put one person for bring the truth inside the group of the betrayals. Not be today where I start look upon this revolution, not be today I start pray for this revolution. If you see how young I am, I put my life inside now because I know say will come a successful end. I will tell you 3 circumstances where God put one person for uplift this revolution. Ma tell you now, and why the revolution no go fail. The arrest of Barrister Bobala and Dr. Fontaine, there was one person where God put them out, where he come out talk the true Pata sang. I will tell you circumstances now, because I know most of you now, Ambazonians will not think now the same thing where you arrest strategy for field revolution, because people don't know. When you put something for Facebook, a true patriot get for first call you for back. Ask him, Padima, I don't see what you put like that, Prince. Can you give us briefing? What you do? No. The first thing we go see Southern Cameroon and go do now say go drop a negative comment. Now, when you drop a negative comment, the next person where they come for your back door already get now the spirit of negativity. It one drop a negative comment. 60% they say when you drop a negative comment, the next person where they come on go drop a negative comment. Then indirectly you don't destroy the vision of that post. Now, so most of una day. Indirectly. But I will tell you now, that's why I said you have to be positive. And I don't know where that negativity come from. I talk based on some posts I just put out a few minutes ago. Mark continue. For the time where they want to take part, tassang them for consortium, God make and they arrest 2, Barrister Bala and Dr. Fontaine. He leave 1, Patasang. Now Patasang come out is struggle. For can talk say the lie where Tapang Ivo be the lie. Say they be vote them. Say na them join. He say na P and Barrister Bobala they make Tapang and Mark consortium leader. So no say for this revolution, whenever group they gather for lie, so one man the way God they preserve and for talk true. So one man for this revolution for protect the blood of the 15,000 people they don't die. Please share. For the case of Patasang, no, for the case of Barrister Bobala, Dr. Fontaine, when they be one released, that's the second thing I will tell you now. For those the way, I know say now when I go listing more. For those the way, they talk say, no, this and that, A and B, God he put one person. For the case of Barrister Bobala, Dr. Fontaine, Mancho BBC, yeah, if I be right, Mancho BBC, according to my book, Mancho BBC, now be there, the scapegoat. So you see, I say, the role, good evening, the role of that one person where they talk the truth, God, he always took her inside the revolution. The role. Patasang be then at the scapegoat for the arrest, where they be go arrest by Sabobala and Dr. Fontaine. Mancho BBC be then at the spirit of the messenger for the release, where they released Barrister Bobala and Dr. Fontaine. So you get it. That's why you see in this revolution, I don't follow people. I know say God, something the way God prepare them. The same way God used Patasang, time where Tapang be already feel himself up for the revolution. For come say no, we are the ones we did it, which put them there. Now the same way where Mancho BBC be reject La Republique, a document where we bring them for them for sign. They be there in 3 where they be put them for jail. 3, you will get Mancho, Dr. Fontaine, and Barrister Bobala. After they remove Mancho BBC, because Mancho BBC deny, that's why you see they give Mancho BBC that 12 years in prison. Let's say this history as activists will continue to talk, make some of una, it enter una brain. Now that they give Mancho BBC 10 years for prison, 10 years. Because the agreement where you make, the agreement where they make for jail, Mancho BBC deny it stand for Southern Cameroon. Say that the people must decide. Now from there way they release Barrister Bobala. Now what I see now be telling you before when Don Pasho be the command the whole say hot seat or whatever. Say Dr. Fontaine be talk say they be want to make the remain for jail. I tell them say me they stop that lie. I tell them say if Dr. Fontaine no say to true, say it like Ambazonia, make it tell Ambazonia the content of the agreement where they sign before they want to leave jail. You and Barrister Bobala, they no fit talk that talk. If they talk sometime if they see the Cameroon, it go be their last day on earth. He and Barrister Bobala can never say that. Now when I tell them, I say, if they know fine, say, to true, they signed that document for come out of peace now on behalf of Southern Cameroon. Not because they want their freedom. May they bring them because I get people where they tell you the truth. There is nobody where you go under a French jail. You come out where you not do the French Accord. If you want your freedom, you must do the French Accord. Now, whether I be do two statements, not because of say I hate Seseku, but it's a truth what I do as a Southern Cameroon. I will tell you. I tell you say, now only the people of Southern Cameroon, through guns, through missiles, through anything, go fi free Seseku. If you think say Seseku go fi do some agreement for back, except say no be France, we will know him. France no fi write no agreement for Seseku, where he go honor Seseku, like the way Seseku be there free for be a president. I want to educate you. France no fi make no agreement. The France will know the accord where they sign for destroy the English system. You not see what the lecturers they don't come out riot. Say that they still deploy French teachers. That was an accord. We there for war. We fight against the education system. The French Cameroon, the Minister of Education, it is still deploy. Ask yourself, say, why they never ever change Minister of Secondary Education, put Anglophone? Ask yourself that. Why they never ever change? For since we don't be an Anglophone, never ever hold Minister of Higher Education. Now basic or whatever. Ask yourself that. Because according to the accord, they had to francophonize our education system. So when we talk about people who are there for jail, not be because of say we hate them. It's because based on paper, on document, the Frenchman doesn't mix politics with pleasure. Now I don't give you two circumstances where La République tried to destroy the revolution, and then the spirit of the revolution, it moved one person for vindicate the revolution. I tell you the case of Barisabo Bala, where they go for arrest them, where the spirit take out Patasang. I don't tell you the case now of where Barisabo Bala and Dr. Fontaine, they be get for say the revolution in the name of peace. The spirit of the revolution, it take out to Mancho BBC. Please share. Share the video, please share. Now, I'll go to you now to this present one. Now, I think this way activists, they're supposed to do. Because only me want my voice. And if you come up push them. The people there for back, they make na audio, say Prince J Carr go be irritator and this. Preaching negativity. This is what we're supposed to be preaching. Now, when I be asked all those, the way they don't go weaken other activists, the way they will get the same spirit like this. When I talk about cuckoo blings, they go say, why are you talking about cuckoo blings like this? Because these are the activists, the way we be, now the kind of job this will be need for do this kind of time. Not before go the right post online. Say Prince J Carr cannot do this, Prince J Carr. I look you like a lunatic. Because if I want collect money, I don't stand for 10 state federation where you not even know me. 2017, if I want collect money, other one are dirty audios, the one that the do. Now just say we will not the look now una. Or the look now the blood for Ambazonia and the way they don't die. Una dirty audios, the one that they do for demoralize people. If say now we can't take money. Money where they want to give people that time, not be now. Money where even we are own people, we are own Southwesterners, they want to give we more preach 10 state federation. We rejected it. You come now because you don't be director of county and edge. Go, she don't say if you want to corrupt Prince J. Ma leave now. Ma go for the third. Now, the third one now God the use Patasang again. You see, I say for the first this thing, I want you to take this. Please share this audio, this video. For the first instance, God used Patasang for vindicate the interim government who don't get done today. For this time now, so we go victory again. God is still use Patasang. Now, whether you see me, I talk for my post. I don't look nobody. I know the look on the outside. I talk say Patasang. I've never known him. You see him? I don't see. We don't talk maybe in a see the jail so one or two times. But for say me and Patasang will get communication where some wicked mindset people they don't make them to for stop the communication with me and Patasang. Yes, I did tell you. Some wicked mindset, some political surrogates, they don't go for go destroy the communication when me and Patasang will be the get. If you look at now, even the outings, the way Patasang they bring them, at the get and before other people one get, the first time they get and direct. But politics, interest, blackmail, because you talk the truth, you don't make people that they go for back go do dirty things. Mark tell you now again about Patasang. Now you see and say, God don't bring Patterson back again. The Patterson will be vindicate the revolution before, he don't bring it now. Now, if they can do the same job where Mancho BBC be do when they be one negotiate with them for jail. The job where Mancho BBC be do when they be one negotiate with them for jail. When they want negotiate with he, Barrister Bobala and Dr. Fontaine, the job where the spirits of the revolution be used Mancho BBC do. Now the job now where the spirits of the revolution the use Patterson do. I hope you understanding me. Now the job, that's why I tell you say nobody. Now somebody go ask yourself, say, when somebody say, no, Seseku is the president, like Ashu Kingsley and the others that they talk, I look them, I shake my head. You see President Sarkozy, if I begin to do politics like when they do, I not go talk about IG, no. I not go talk say me the fire Bishop John. If I begin to do as Eric and the others that they do, where they support Seseku and Ashu Kingsley, if I begin to do say countryman, I not go ever criticize IG for this Facebook. I not go ever attack IG. Because na Fako Pikin they on top IG. Na Fako Pikin. But look the way when I start hammer IG. I know they check whether na Fako Pikin. I don't check. That's to tell you, say we from the mountains, we from that lineage, we like to speak the truth. We don't do politics. Look now, President Sarkozy today. But are they the hammer? The people where they work for a government. Are the hammer people? But look where Eric and Ashu Kingsley they do. May I ask all now, when I think say La Republique go spend 100 million to 200 million for arrange with DSS department for Nigeria for book flight, cross their airspace, bring Seseku for Kondengi. May they can do some wonderful negotiation with you. May I ask now. May we reason the people. May we reason the people. France and their governments, they go arrange with Nigeria for carry Seseku, Naira 10, do all the thing for Seseku for cash she done for jail. Then they make sweet arrangement, butter and bread arrangement. No, Amazonia will be free. We'll release all your people. Yes, we'll leave you go. They go do all the arrangement. After they spend that money, if you say yes, that means you be Mumu man. You are the most stupid and the most dullest man that's ever existed on earth. If you say yes. It can never. Today, tomorrow, it will never. If Barrister Bobala will be picking for Boya, I just give you small logic. If Barrister Bobala will be picking for Boya, before you want to come up for Kondengi, for door prison, it already did tell you, say, I'll not be president for consortium again. Then what of Seseku, where the higher plane? Saudi Cameroonians. What of Seseku, where the higher plane, they make border international agreement for bringing? What he go tell you? That means they be mumu, they be very stupid. And the thing this way, the key with Saudi Cameroon. Now when I see me, and this style so you know only there with these people where they talk about Seseku, it didn't inside to a president interim government. People then they went, that's why you see me now, I not even call or pick some person they call again. Because there is no patriot in the revolution. There is no patriot. You see them, so they go watch you today. Tomorrow they go make, they are terrible people, even under this IG. They are terrible people. You see this revolution, I just the follow and now with my patriots of Watana Wata, that's what I just did. If you tell me, say, I get some person again for the revolution where I trust, I know. There's nobody who will strengthen you when you fall. Nah. The best thing they are good is blackmail. When I talk this one now, you see they go glad. Now the main thing is, when you see Eric Tato, it bring tribalism for the revolution. Now the main, because of the attitude of some people. Now the main thing, ask yourself, say, before Eric Tato, why being jump over? Nobody be disappointed President Sako. Before Eric Tato want come out today where they go sing that tribalism with Ashu Kingsley, nobody be disappointed President Sako. But because of some few people with dirty mindset and politics, very dirty heart set, they therefore back their job now audio, their job now for destroy people, their focus. Now they think that and any person will be weak-minded, it fall away. Any person, Like what did it happen now? Where Abdul Karim do whether I do that error or not, I say do I intentionally or where go do for that mask in not touching up. The way that they do it for you so. If now some person will get weak mind, you know what? He go just look and say, but wait to be all my suffer. Wait to be all my this. He go fall. Now so Eric fall. Now so Yannick Sikot fall. Now so Nambere fall. Now may I ask you, did it benefit the revolution? No. May we reason. Did it benefit the revolution? No, it doesn't. It doesn't. But the revolution must continue. It's not about people. Any man will fall. In the name say some person make it fall. My brother, you know say you have just fall, you don't instead kill their own self. It not mean say because they not be there for support you, you go fall. That's why you see me, I don't put my hopes on people. I don't put my hopes on any activists. I don't put my hopes on any person. Now, may I continue with the talk? Now, I don't tell una too how God used Patterson for the beginning and how God used Mancho BBC for jail, for destroy La République agenda where we get with Barrister Bobala and Dr. Fontaine. Now, I will tell una now how God used Patterson for jail, for destroy Seseku plan. Yes. I be don't tell una before. Say the time where Success Congo be the lie we say the day for Chad. Some girl there for inside Europe where his sister they work for said. The day where that girl, the day where Seseku could enter Kondengi, that girl contact me. Where we talk say no Seseku the city Nigeria. He contact me direct. He send me picture. He see them my Facebook. He send me picture say Seseku the day Yaoundé and Seseku don't ask he want talk with Bia. The message, the picture is still there for my WhatsApp. Now when I talk say my Facebook, they will go reach Boya. I go show now. Now because of the girl identity, where I keep him. Even the last time he traveled for some merciful true show, he called me one craze. That time I didn't even believe the girl. But if you follow I don't tell and say the same thing when La République do with Barrister Bobala, now the same thing La République go do with Seseku. Now the time when I active the small body come out talk this thing. The same thing. And if I lie, I will give you 3 points. Find your pen and paper. I will give you 3 points. If Seseku come out for jail, he stand for front television. He say I'm talking for Southern Cameroon's Ambazonia's freedom, or even Southern Cameroon's. No ever follow me, Prince J Carr again. I'm telling you. If Seseku come out for jail, he talk say, I'm talking on behalf of Southern Cameroonians and I still stand for the liberation of Southern Cameroon. Write this statement down. Challenge it with me any day. Some people, the way, because challenge it with me any day, anytime. If Seseku come out for jail, they go interview. If he stand for front television, he talk say, I still stand as the president of Southern Cameroon's Ambazonia liberation struggle for front television. Call me Prince J Carr man. No follow me again. Unfollow me for all side where you follow me. That means say me, I don't know what you do. You will never. Before you come out for jail, this should be a statement. Let me tell you. This should be a statement when it comes out for jail. It will not be different from Barrister Bobala. It might be even me worse than what Barrister Bobala did. I'm telling you. Because I know the government where they deal with. I know the government very well where they deal with. If a business could get for be released, will not be we who release it. Not be we who go sit down for Swiss who do negotiation. We exchange Southern Cameroon wealth, oils, minerals to French Cameroon for Seseku for come out like a war property. The first thing where Seseku go do when he go come out, he go talk now on the one and indivisible Southern Cameroon. He go talk on peace. He go talk on reconciliation like the Pope talk. Mark this word. I want to make you mark him. Mark this word what I tell you. I talk this word as a son of Southern Cameroons, a prince from Victoria, and the voice of my ancestors. Mark this word, write down for your diary. Any day where Seseku go come up for jail, he go talk on 3 things. He go talk on peace. He go talk on reconciliation. And he go talk of coming together back as one. If he be say no be Saudi Cameroon release, if this thing not happen, no follow me again. Now which agent that may block? I don't talk say now which person that which be the name? Vanessa, now which person that? If you see any name here, just tell me, I will block him. Let me pull block. I don't block him. Yeah, we need patriots here. Nobody denies Seseku is not a patriot or whatever. We are only saying anything in jail is dead upon arrival. Bala was a patriot. You know, say I say Bala, it is still twist him out up to today for to do the revolution. But the report now only thing for humanitarian. I already block him. You don't see say Bala, Barrister Bala, even right up to today, the conviction still there for the revolution, but enough he talk. You never see him. You never see and say Barrister Bala, his spirit still there for this revolution till today, but he don't go now for humanitarian. Enough he talk. He mop don't tight because thing what they do for prison, enough he breach that agreement. If he try breach that agreement for prison, he not go see the next day live. That one no be safe. If you try breach the agreement for prison, you not go see the next daylight. That's why I be asked Dr. Fontaine, I say if you love Saudi Cameroonians, come tell them on the agreement where we na make for jail. If any of them they love you, tell them may they come tell you on what agreement, may they publish the agreement on the release where they come out Kondengi. Then you go know why Mancho BBC be denied for sign that release. You go know why. So that's the same thing happening today. When I don't see letter, don't come up for Pata Sang. Pata Sang don't question Seseku credibility. Just like how Mancho BBC be giving a green light on Barrister Bobala. Just like how Mancho be giving a green light. Today, Pata Sang na he the act on that place of Mancho BBC. He don't give una two statements. He don't tell una say if you come out for jail alive, mokuna thank God. That is the truth. That is the truth. He tell una openly. He say if you come out for jail alive, make una thank God. Because he no one uncompromise his soul. Just like how Moses be do. Moses no be see the promised land. Now Joshua and Caleb be enter the promised land. Moses be sell his body for the children of Israel for see the promised land. Now I don't tell una for this revolution. I don't tell una say Pata Sang na the seed of this revolution. I don't know ye. Me and you never ever see. We don't talk on phone, yes. But from the day I joined this revolution, why you see how many people hate me, even tapang them. Now because I stand to defend that man. The Spirit of God, he minister me. I get very strong spirit. And that man you see, now the seed of this revolution. No matter how much the Republic go one try for corruption, in the fight for this revolution and with the blood of Southern Cameroon, the way they don't die. You know they check about a family. You know they check about a pikin. You know they check about a woman. You know they check about them. If they look now they picking them where they don't pay the price with their blood for this revolution. Now where they look at. Now the thing that I don't tell when I say now the spirit that way Seseku be supposed to do. But since Seseku fight for free his own self, now whether Seseku be talk say it destroy the interim government. Now whether Seseku be talk say now this man get for vice president. Now whether because he be one give his own vision. Now Pata Sang don't come out again for Teuna. I go like you mostly listen to what the Pata Sang they do. I don't tell when I say it takes few people. If any man, I don't someone puts on the T comment here. Somebody say Pata Sang is causing problem. Causing problem how? Why you not also Mancho BBC the cause problem? Causing problem because he rejects everything. Mancho BBC be doing. But that time we be there so much united. Now, whether I always tell and I say, don't learn to always be divided. I will therefore give public image. Major BBC be do the same as Patterson do so, but you not be divide revolution. Because activists, they be there very focused. Activists, they were not, that time were not so negative. Like they put it, Major BBC be doing so. When Barrister Bobala and Dr. Fortem, they want to come out jail, Major BBC be the first way blow alarm. It be blow alarm. Mark Barata, they be no. Tapang, they be no. Major BBC be doing. Nobody not be doubt Manchester BBC. Nobody not be doubt because we don't already know. Or we don't know say Barrister Bobala doesn't come out, don't make agreement with BIA. And they're in that the first place where he come out, he go visit the governor for Southwest. The first place he go visit the governor. The next thing we talk now for be peace ambassador. The next thing where France do now for invite you for peace this thing. You be a Frenchman doll. How would you reason so? How will they mumuso? Look the way where Barrister Bobala in movement happen after this thing. Then you think Seseku go come out? Is she done for Cameroon? If Seseku, if La Republique one move Seseku on a good terms, therefore respect the Abuja High Court judgment. I sounding Cameroonians. Now what I don't tell you, I say when I spend most of our time for the analyze this revolution, when I follow this revolution like comedians. Just like how those surrogates they for Facebook, for inside WhatsApp, they attack people with audio. When they follow this revolution like comedians. I be don't tell when I say most of you need a revolutionary book. A revolutionary book will guide you. I always show on my gadgets. But most of you now, when they follow the revolution like comedians. Real comedians. Look the steps where Barrister Bobala be come out for jail. Then you check the steps for Seseku. When I see some of you now, when they just come out, when they want make we look stupid, say Seseku, they talk about stand for Southern Cameroon. Yes, he can be a patriot inside jail, but he can never leave jail as a patriot under his terms. That's simple. Seseku can be a patriot inside jail, but if he has to leave jail under his terms, his own personal terms, it's betrayal. He can never. He must leave jail under. Wait, all time Makosa. Mercy, I'll block him now. Good. I don't block you off. If you see anybody distracting the show is for patriots and not there for views. Even though they say share. If you see any person where they bring be constructive in comments, tell me I go block him. See, if Seseku get to leave jail under a will, under his own will, it is a compromised will. Because he no go feel value the money they don't table for front. He cannot. The only place where Seseku feel leave jail, I give you now. And for the way they come for diaspora, my last topic for the day. Like and follow the page, and don't forget money for our boys them for popcorn. Now for this diaspora on the way, I will update PayPal and Cash App day under day. Don't forget to drop your own $5, $10. Last time I don't call people they be give. Mahana be give $10. Mr. Oben be give $100. Mr. Columbus be give $10. I be don't show all now the $10 this for Mahana. Na the $10 this for Mr. Columbus. I be don't show now before. So don't forget for drop your own. Because now we go for operation, we bring down buildings. We don't do burning, but one go for different operation now. Where we go need plenty. I know we explain them for na plenty, but when I go see them, I go tell you more on those for inside WhatsApp. Yes. So now $100 that for Comrade Oben. 100. So the Cash App they down there. Those for Wata, you know what to do. If you get away they online, I go talk, but I continue. Now for here now, it take me go for diaspora. Diasporans, they don't sleep. Yeah. Diasporans, the PayPal from Dubai, I will get away for you guys. For now, we don't have a means in Dubai, but I will look for a means from Dubai for you guys to contribute. We don't hear that complaint plenty. The project department for Watana Wata go take that. Yeah. So this one now, they take me to my next topic. How we can liberate prisoners. Now for the diasporans, their own work they now. Why diasporans are the busy for make video and audios and for criticize people? La Republic is busy for weakening which the diasporans they don't work. The stage for the revolution, it don't change. It don't come for diaspora and their hand. The fighting stage. Somebody go ask and say, what you J Carr talk, I go analyze them for you now. The fighting stage for this revolution, it don't leave ground zero. You know, so this revolution we start first with not 10 guns, now we don't go AK. Only AK no fit give Amazonian revolution, liberation. I don't tell you that. Only AK. The diasporans get for step in. Ask yourself, say how all the other countries are be free, even the man for Somalian, he said their diasporans always step in. How do diasporans step in for revolution? Yeah, I will confirm. How do diaspora step in for revolution? I go tell you now. Now for year the war, the lack for Southern Cameroon. When I don't see and say the boys them for ground, they don't do everything when they get for do, but diasporans they lack. We give the money, but we not make the money get the action. Now there is one thing we remain. When I say any Pekin or any fighter where don't fall for the ground, La Republic don't come close to the fighter before it kill you. Any Pekin, either they ambush the fighter for road or they sell information. Now, two things they were diaspora and they get for do for stop that thing and for stop black leg. Now for getting where they shoot 2 kilometers. 2 kilometers. When you get to where they shoot 2 kilometers, you destroy informants. You destroy informants and you give power of victory. We get instruments where it block territorial control. Now for your diaspora and they busy. Now for make audios for WhatsApp. And now I call on everybody for Watana Wata. We want engage on that. Now whether the cash up the day. We want start engage. The war don't go above AKs. Not be AK anymore. Now we get something to win for we na diaspora and we bring in. Yeah. Now diasporans they bring in this. We need something where it get for start control territorial. That means even a small town. You need an instrument where it get for start control even a small town. And wait if it be that. Now diasporans they bring them in. Not be about ground zero again for buy AK, buy granite or make popcorn. It remains last stage and diaspora I think we don't talk. I say make we stop this nonsense. Make we talk true for people. If we are not step in now, that means that people start leave their comfortable zones, start smuggle themselves, for make sure say things they start go for ground. Una no say this war it go end when una kosan. I be talking last time. I don't talk say una get the passport. Most of una diaspora wanna they make audio for WhatsApp. Una get American passports. Why you abusing the strength Watana Wata? What have you put on the ground for make sure say if you want attack Watana Wata, you to go do. Watana Wata, we do the struggle for this thing what they talk now. And now why that one I don't see me, I don't put that paper and cash up. Now the second phase this for this revolution, not be AK. We don't start with 10 guns for our papa. We don't go for AK. We don't go for popcorn. Now the war don't pass that stage. Immediately we go get things where the fist start cross 1 kilometer from where you stand. Once our restoration fighters will start replace those AKs with those things, no La Republic no go enter bush. No black leg no go be again. Get this talk while they talk very serious. If you are a diaspora and you know say you want to get into this strategy, you will find 4 people where you trust, not more than 4. Even the Bible say when 2 or 3 are gathered, the Bible no call 5, it no call 10. For revolution, when plenty mob they start be, it is spoil them. Find 3, 4 people, you gather for group, una start find them. For Watana Wata, we on a project now where even though you never start, then I talk for una because I want to make una know $100. $100. The two way if you bring them, our brother Eriko Akaba already the one do the he don't already go on that project. And we for Watana Wata just she done Even though I never talk with project team, but I'm not sure I'll tell them. We go like to support that idea. Yes, where if we go support our brother Eriko Akaba, and we too, if we get 2 or 3, if each Amazonian give $100, that means 180 Amazonians if we get one that utensil. We need that utensil, very, very important. We don't need one. All we get for divert our attention from AKs for go for day. All we. Because now the only thing that where it go stop plenty things. Because now for Amazonia, we control the forest. To control the town, we must increase that AK. You know, go give we that. Popcorn. You know, if you go put popcorn if you don't get that kind of thing. So, make una stop for diaspora. Make everybody get to work. I don't talk this thing. Una get the passport. Stop sitting in your comfortable zone if you get means for waka. Stop. Stop going there, sitting down, making audios, distracting people. Audios the way they do for distract people. You know, go give Amazonia independence. Calling somebody black leg, you know, go give Amazonia independence. I'm telling you, before you want to call somebody black leg, no wake up because you don't match to your own ideologies. Stop dictating to people. Be a dictator to yourself. Before we would want to talk on behalf of the people now, because we don't do things the way the people see we, so we talk for them. We do things the way they support the people. So if all we for diaspora, we stop this, all those IG people, if you love the IG, if you love the IG, stop that thing, concentrate, say you put the firepower for the IG, now that utensil. All una for blue and white army, all una for that una small group, the way una day. Where una dey na for go look who they for back IG or not. That is not a job. That is not a job. If you want to show you love this interim government, there is one thing where President Sako don't choose. President Sako don't choose self-defense. And you don't reach the time where every member where the support that IG get for prove the worth of that self-defense. For love self-defense, yes, he don't try, he don't do, he don't reach AK level, he don't reach for popcorn. But since he, President Sako, choose now self-defense, if get for upgrade and to the next level, when now you and me, we all get for help you reach that level. Now you and me. So you were there for back. If you truly love this IG, not before go back on Facebook, go the call people their name. Take your passport. Start find place where you go get things the way you go start to shoot 1 kilometer. Then no say you support the ideology of President Sako. No say you support the ideology for making a great leader where history of Southern Cameroon go always remember you. No come on go for Facebook say defending the IG, defending this, you are just making comments. Those comments no go free Amazonia. Those comments just one now for you for the show you off yourself. If you know say you love the IG, all una they go do that comment for Facebook. One of the big first people will call Prince J Carr black leg. Now na the time for we for work. Even though una comments they know they move me, we get to work. So diaspora, the ball day for una court. All una they watch me. Stand up now. Don't stand up now and act. Thank you very much. That was the last point. Now the only thing that when that thing they start fly for ground zero, Seseku and the rest they go come up for jail now. You don't hear me? When that thing they start fly for ground zero, Seseku and the rest they go come up Kondengi without any condition from France. But so long as that thing they never fly for ground zero, so long as buildings nobody scatter for broad daylight, no say Kondengi, those in jail are under the control of France. Get me very well. All those who wanna the waka for Facebook say Seseku president, Seseku this, Seseku that. Hear me? If you love Seseku, if you love any of them, if you want them to come out from prison on their own terms, because they feel be patriot. While the Republic they keep them for dinner because they never denounce their patriotism. Yes. While the Republic they keep them for Kondengina because they never denounce their patriotism. Inside jail, they still say they are Southern Cameroonians. Now, who get for make them for keep that faith? Now you where you they free. How you feel do them? Putting the right utensils for the fighters their hand. The fighters they get AK, yes, but AK no go fit do that. We need more. So if you love, say me those them from jail, they be free. If you love President Sako, then you know say ideology we don't use them. Now we hear all people they talk now. Now self-defense. Make all we fall under your counties and LGA. Go start waka, no sleep. No sleep. Start ask friend the how if you do forget you if you shoot for 1 kilometer. I want find way bring her for my start. If you start doing today, in the next 3 months, 4 months, it go there for ground. In the next 3 months. So get to job Southern Cameroonians. Get to work. We do for Wata will they work. And now will get that cash up. Say me we join. If you know say one join a Wata for do the action, come under. Can't give your contributions. Because now the project that we did now. That's the project where we did. That's the project where we did for actions. That's it. So that's the only talk I want to talk for diasporas. And I want to talk for all now. We will launch a campaign on that. We will launch a campaign as the youth of this revolution. We will call on we are mama them. We will call on everyone. We will support our brother Eriko Akaba ideology because he too na brain box inside Wata. We will come with that idea for something for 1 kilometer. We don't already yet say don't eat there somewhere. Because we don't already put our brother the way they put their eyes. But one man if you do all the job, we not two do one. So they say it costs about 18 to 16,000 for one and above. If you get more than for about $25,000 or so. So if we join 200 people, like when I did 200 for a year, $100, we also don't get one. So if we join $200, we don't get two. So that's it. So we get to go work on them. We all. So please, on Friday, we're going to start another special Air Classico for this. When I know say we Wata, we don't wait to do a job on action. We don't be on the face of burning. But we don't say no be out in way fire fi burn them. So we want to go now for boomcha popcorn. Better popcorn. Popcorn the way they fly for 1 kilometer. Now the project that one go. We don't finish burning. Burning, you know if you burn out, you know if you burn block, you know if you burn iron. Yes, you know if you burn iron, you know if you now even the burning when I say if we get those things then, like we know for talk, we just send signal for Victoria, all man for Shidon for house. We get something with the work 1 kilometer, 2 kilometer. If we don't do no man of the talk. Now what I say even for Biafra, that Hausa people don't know if you enter bush with their cow. Because they know say that Biafra people they get to where they go for 1 kilometer. They go finish your car away the car with for distance. That's for them within my brother. So as I tell una so make all una she don't una start to think if you really want to see Amazonia free. That's the point of liberation we are now. That's the point of liberation. No go find fake one or because fake one they plenty for outside. Fake one then they so you must be a good person where you go feel make sure say they test them for your front you see them before you even pick them. You must be good person. So no go find fake one. No go find fake one. No go find fake one. They plenty. They see other groups and we don't go ahead and forget them, but they don't go buy fake one. So if you define your logistics, and not say most of us are Southern Cameroonian, God bless you with wisdom. So as we go there for the process, as we go there for this process for find this thing, and not say God, when you use your wisdom, you don't be too much in a haste. You take patience. God go direct you. So make sure say the one where you get, may you test them. May see them because they don't get one the way they don't test them, the worker. So we need one way they test them, where they go. Please. I believe say for Wata, we don't get some small intelligence, say if we get them. Yeah, according to what to the air, more eyes are they out now for find them. All eyes. So I call on all now. If you are part of this revolution, put your eyes out. Before we are youths. Like the public, the struggle to press them down. Put your eyes out quick. Quick. Those are the things that we go start make we control territories. Because if na AK, if na popcorn, we get them for ground. But we not use the AK and popcorn sufficiently if we not get in the way they fly 1 kilometer. We cannot. So for be able for control our territory with the popcorns and the AK, we must get those things more than even the numbers of the AK where they do work. We must. Yes. So thank everybody. I don't know if anybody get it to a one drop. Somebody say, Prince J, how can you say you don't eat pork, but you savour the sauce from pork? You just said, let's see. You just said this is not the people who matter to you, but the revolution. But you are taking sides to rig down someone who has offered a lot in the revolution. I'm not rigging Seseku. I love Seseku as a Southern Cameroonian. But I don't love his actions as of now because he's in jail. How you say, I don't hate nobody, oh. Don't ask everybody, I don't hate nobody. I look, in this revolution, I don't hate nobody. If you look any person that way, you talk against, anybody that speaks against me is on interest. I don't like, if your interest is not for the favor of the people, or your interest jeopardizes the revolution of the people, that's when, me, have you ever seen me insult somebody? Have you ever hurt me? I think the only person who I don't insult when a person will be coach me now, this is my other man from America. But I don't insult nobody. You see me here, I respect everybody. You don't ever hear me so I can't say, I abacho this, so I abacho did that. No. You only hear me from my mouth. I attack by their interest. That's me. If that's what I don't tell you, if you hear some person say, he want poison Prince J Carr, ma die. That person no go tell you, I catch him, mommy. That person no go tell you, I catch him, pikin. That person no go tell you, say, I do something for ye. He go only tell you, and say, Prince J Carr don't block me, Prince. He go tell you about his interests. And now when I did, I don't fear, because if you do me so something, even God for heaven, you no go live for see the next day. Because and for the revolution where I did, I never ever cause some person, in mommy, a brother, he himself, his life. No. But people don't cause me, and I don't care. If you insult me, thing will go come for you, now you yourself go blame yourself. But me, I don't do that. I stand for the, I know one of the interest, because many people for this revolution, their interest they like be their own. Plenty people for this revolution, their interest they like be their own. So if you hear someone talk about Prince, no say na interest. That's the only thing. Na interest. Be whoever. Any person we don't hear me, I call in name for my platform. If you hear you talk against me, no say na interest. That's just it. So thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. And massive any person don't give anything. Nobody never here give anything for today. I don't know whether I will go wait small, but nobody never give anything for today. Nobody never give nothing for today. So maybe we'll leave on for Friday. Now don't forget Friday El Clasico. Now don't forget Friday El Clasico. But if anybody give anything again at the Cash App and paper that for under, more just wait 5 minutes. We'll wait 5 minutes. Maybe somebody could contribute something. Then we'll go read them. Before I go. So 5 minutes, anybody will contribute anything, I go read them before I go. Thank you, Fufu. God bless you. You can donate anyhow. No name is outside. We don't call names. This is small El Clasico, 5 minutes. I don't call names. I call one name. So PayPal is there. If PayPal is Watana Wata Move. Watana Wata Move. Operation 1 kilometer shoot. We don't need to call the name. The PayPal I end that day for under. Everything is under. Everything is under there. PayPal, Cash App. You can create PayPal anywhere, even those in Dubai. You can use PayPal. PayPal is the best. For those who are not in America, PayPal is 1 minute. You have it on Google Play. PayPal is 1 minute. So wait a little, then I'll go. But Friday, I'll be here. Friday will be more of El Clasico. We will not talk much. Yeah. Fred Fon said, do I pledge my support to Ambazonia or the IG? Ambazonia is the IG. The people died for the interim government. Fred Fon. The people died for the interim government. So I don't understand. The question you're asking is one question. Yes. The question you're asking is one question. It's the same. Do you pledge your support to Ambazonia or to the IG? I pledge it to the Ambazonia and the IG. The IG is Ambazonia. From the creation of the IG consortium, SCACUF, governing council, interim government, is the people who started it. Consortium, bike riders, truck pushers, buy and sell them. Then consortium now added diaspora, the buy and sell and all the people on ground zero and everybody. They brought in the diaspora. Then it became SCACUF. From SCACUF, it went now to governing council and now the IG. So when you say Ambazonia or the IG, it's Ambazonian people that form the IG. From down, the buy and sell they are the ones who have this IG. They are the ones who obey the lockdown and the ghost towns. So if I'm supporting the IG indirectly, I'm supporting my people. That's the simple logic. Thank you. So I'll leave you guys now. I think if there's anything that come behind, I'm going to say to you guys, let's take care and have a great day.